How you doing? How's it going? Everybody hanging in there? Everybody staying healthy in these crazy ass times we're in right now? Doing your little part. You know, we have to. It's unfortunate, but you know, it's a small price to pay if we can get through all this shit. You know what I mean? Time will tell. Time will tell. I'm thinking, you know, maybe things will be starting looking better after winter sets in. We start rolling into spring. Maybe COVID will be, hopefully, maybe COVID will be kind of a thing of the past. It'll be a one-time and gone type of thing. On the other hand, this might be something we're going to deal with from here on out, every year. But hopefully, if that's the case, then, you know, it'll get to where with, you know, the proper vaccine and proper medications, or just, what do they call it, herd immunity, it will set in and it won't be an issue as bad to where we have to shut everything down. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But I'm back again, of course, obviously, because you're watching me right now. It's me, not an imposter, not a doppelganger. I have another box here, which you can kind of see sitting here next to me. This is from Bartons Discounts. If you didn't know, I actually have my state certification now to be in business. All I've done is trademark my business name. Come the first of the year, I'm actually going to get my EIN number for tax purposes and my actual vendor's license. And I'm hoping, bare minimum, like if I win the lottery or something, then it'll be about 3 years I'll be able to do this full time. More likely scenario is maybe 5 years, but the more absolute would be about 9 or 10 years from now, which is probably, you know, I just turned 49, so, you know, 10 years, I'll be approaching 60, which might seem be getting a little bit old to dive into running your own business, but, you know, I'm a worker. As long as I'm healthy and I'm able, you know, even when I retire, I'm not going to be retired. I'm still going to be doing stuff to make money. You know, especially because by that time, you know, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid might not even be there anymore. So, you know, people in that same boat, you might want to think about trying to find something that you can do, you know, in your older years to generate some income. Because, you know, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But, anyway, so I got a business. It is called The Old Treasure Isle. I was going to go with Treasure Cove, but I guess there's an antique shop in Gallipolis, Ohio. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not sure. I think I've actually driven through that town before, but I've never actually been in it to look around or anything. But now I got a reason to go there because I love antique shops. So I was going to go with Treasure Cove, but since it's already taken, I can't use that name. So I went with The Old Treasure Isle. Kind of got that old English, kind of like a pirate type feel to it. And right now I'm just selling and buying and selling just online through the Mercari app. So I'll leave a link below to the Mercari website. Obviously you can go on to your app store on your phone, whether you have a Android or an iPhone, and download the Mercari app. It's a great place to buy and sell merchandise. It includes everything. You set your price. You choose whether you're going to charge the buyer shipping or give them free shipping, and then you don't need any money up front. Basically, any of the fees and the shipping, if you choose to offer free shipping, that cost just comes out of your sale price. And then all you do is they send you a link to the shipping label, you print it out, slap it on the box, pack it up, off it goes. And once the person gets it, they look over it, make sure it is how you described, blah, blah, blah. They rate you, you rate them back, and then the funds are deposited into your account on Mercari, and you can either use those funds to buy stuff on Mercari, or like I do, about every 2 weeks. I'm going to try to space it out to where it's either every 2 weeks when I'm get my regular paycheck, or maybe just at the end of each month, I then transfer that into my checking. But it's a great thing, so I'll leave a link below. You can check out Mercari for yourself. I still don't know if there's a way to actually like look up. I mean, I would guess because you can follow people on there, so I guess you could probably look me up and then follow me, and then it could bring up and show you everything I have listed on there. I got like 300 items listed on there. But check it out. And of course, I'll leave a link below to also to Bartons discounts in Indianapolis. It's a great place, a top-notch liquidator. They generally have only about a 5 to 10% damage rate on their liquidation goods, which means basically 5 to 10% of what you get in, in particular pallets. That's their big thing, is they do pallets. 5 to 10% of it might be damaged, but then out of that, the damage might be minimal, might be able to be fixed. So overall, they have really good pallets. I haven't gotten in a position yet where I can buy a full pallet, but I do buy their mystery boxes, which I'll leave a link below, also to their kind of subsidiary website where they just sell their mystery boxes, which is buymysteryboxes.com. So if I'm going through this and you're like, wow, that's pretty cool, then I would recommend you go to either Barton's actual website, or you go to the buymysteryboxes.com website, sign up for like their newsletter or to be informed, so forth, so on. Then you'll get kind of clued in when they drop certain mystery boxes, like their tech boxes. They don't have all the time. There are certain mystery boxes they have all the time. You can go on that site and order them at any time. But every once in a while they do limited drops where they only do like 20 of the boxes. And if you're signed up, you'll get clued into that right away, and then you can, get on there before they sell out. So if you're somebody that just likes mystery boxes, or if you're somebody that's getting into the buying and selling, if you're somebody that does, maybe you have a stand at, like flea markets or Trader's World or something like that, it's a good way to get product for your stand. So let's open it up and see what kind of tech we have in here. Most likely it's going to have some phone cases. Might have some power banks. Probably have maybe some cords. It might have some wireless chargers. Who knows? I've gotten 2 of these boxes prior to this. This is the 3rd time I've gotten it, and each one, out of the first one I got was really good, and then the second one I got was even better. So let's hope that trend continues. We shall see. Alright, well, let's see if I can. There you can kind of see right there staring at me right from the get-go is a universal case. So let's just pull that out since it's right there on top. This is the Heyday brand, which I believe is a Target. They're sold exclusively at Targets, I want to say. This is a universal case for a 7 to 8 inch tablet. So there you go, just a black case. Pretty simple. It looks as though, yep, this is still, you can't really see on camera, but it's still got, at both ends, it's still got the actual factory tape. Like the little circle pieces of tape they put on it to keep it shut. And it feels like, almost feels like leather. A little opening here that you can kind of feel like feels. It's either neoprene, might be neoprene, or kind of a soft leather. But yeah, here we go. So if you got a 7 or 8 inch tablet, looking for a case for it, there you go. That'll be what I normally do after I get it. I kind of, because anything with a barcode, I can kind of use. There's a couple of different places I can go online and actually scan the barcode and get a rough estimate of what these cost new. But even though it is technically new, I won't try to sell it for the actual retail price. I'll actually sell it for normally anywhere from $4 to $5 less than that. But then with shipping, so I mean technically you'll be paying about what you would if you went and bought it at the store. And then there's some items that I just do the free shipping on. So all depends. All right, this is an open box. The box is open right there. So I'm not gonna pull it out right now, but I'll probably, since it's open, not factory sealed, I'll pull that out and actually inspect it. Make sure it's not cut or anything like that. But that is a 4-foot audio cable. Looks like it's basically just a 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter. Yep, 3.5 millimeter jack for all audio devices. So basically anything that's got a headphone jack, this would work. So basically, if you had like a receiver that had a 3.5 millimeter like input, you could plug this into your phone or your tablet or whatever, and then play stuff from your phone or tablet right through your your receiver surround sound system. All right, let's see. That looks interesting. What the hell is that? We'll save that for a minute or two. Alright. Next we have a Heyday earbud case cover. Again, still factory sealed. And another thing you got to remember with a lot of times these pallets or these mystery boxes, when it comes to like customer returns, just because something's customer return doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with it or anything. In fact, 90% of the time that's not the case. It's just somebody got something and they realized it's not the right one, it's not the thing they need or whatever, so they pack it up and return it. Other times they get something maybe as a gift. They don't want to be rude and say, "Oh, I don't like this," but in reality they don't. So a lot of times they don't even bother opening it. They just return it as is. But a lot of stores, because it's an actual return, they won't deal with the whole restocking and stuff like that, so they'll just sell it to a liquidator. Other times, a lot of liquidation things are just because they're overstocked. Like these are, like I said, from Target, so a lot of times Target probably goes through as the new stuff's coming in. They look and they say, oh, they got a whole bunch of these, say like last year's model of this, or maybe they got a whole lot of this color and are not selling very many of that color, so they pack a bunch of them up and sell them to a liquidator. Liquidator sells them to an end user like me, and that's the best thing to do. If you're going to get into the liquidation business, find a liquidator that sells to the public, like Bartons discounts. Because you don't want to keep paying all these different middlemen, and then because that cuts down on your bottom line of what the profit you can actually make off of it. All right, next we got a phone case. It is an open box. The box is a little mangled. Let me just open this up. Pull the case out. The case itself is in perfect condition. So there's the case. This is like it's kind of a flexible case, but it almost feels like felt on the inside of it, and then the outside of it kind of feels like neoprene. So that's pretty nice. It's got kind of a maroon color to it. But this is for the new iPhone 2020 6.1 inch screen. So this is basically a case for the iPhones that just came out this year. So there you go. Not bad. Alright, looks like we got a number of phone cases in here. Alright, here we have a Spec brand. This is the Presidio Perfect Clear with grips for the iPhone. Forgot to pronounce a letter in there. iPhone 10 and 10s. So there it is. Basically just a clear. So that comes in handy if you've got, if you actually like how your phone looks without a case. Then you get to one of these, and then you can see what your phone looks like. Next up, I've got one of these in each one, but normally I've gotten them for different phones. These things aren't cheap. These cases are not cheap. New, I think the one I got in the last case, actually I think the one I got in the last case was for this same phone. This is sealed. I mean, it's got like the pull thing, but as you can see, I'm pulling on it and it's not easily coming out. So my guess is that it's not actually been, because you actually have to kind of push this top thing through the opening to get it to pull out. So my guess is it hasn't actually been opened. But this is for the Google Pixel 4 XL. Trying to get to where you can kind of see. There you go. It's got kind of a sparkly casemate. Twinkle Stardust. Rated for 10 feet drop protection. So there you go. If you got a Google Pixel 4 XL, that's a good case. Because those case, I looked it up, and those case retail new for like 30 or 40 bucks for a phone case. Alright, next we've got, this is a different brand. I haven't seen this brand before. It's like Laut. Is it Laut? L-A-U-T? That's kind of what it looks like. Bright color, man. This is open box, so again I'll pull it out and we'll look at the case. The case has still got the insert inside of it. Yeah, Laut, L-A-U-T. And in the case itself, here you can see out of the package, absolutely nothing wrong with it. So, it's pretty nice. Alright, next. Here we have an OtterBox. That's a big name that a lot of people look for. This is for the new iPhone Large. Not exactly sure. People that have iPhones will probably know what exactly that means. But yeah, here we go. OtterBox case. Still in perfect condition. Normally with these boxes, for some reason these Autobot, yeah, Transformers, that's what it is, a Transformer. These OtterBox cases, the actual packaging they come in, once they've been pulled over and slid out, they kind of want to bubble out on the one side. So, I mean, the phone cases themselves are top quality, but the packaging they put it in is kind of flimsy, at least on that one side. So normally what I'll do is I'll list it as an open box, like new open box, but I'll actually put a piece of tape over this just so there's no chance of it sliding at all during shipping. Next, this one's kind of fancy. Fancy name too, designer name. This is for the iPhone 11 Pro. It's got a nice little design on it. There you go. This is a Kate Spade, New York case. Looks like it has been opened. Trying to get, there we go. Let's pull it out and I'll look at it. Yeah, it's still got the insert stuck on the inside of it. Sure. Feels like it's a rigid plastic case or acrylic. I don't see anything wrong with it. I can hear they actually have one of those. Sounds like they got one of those things. One of those like little silica packets on the inside of it. Yep, you can see it in there. So yeah, this is. It looks like the box itself has been opened at one time or another, but the actual case doesn't seem to be used. These things, I've noticed these Kate Spade ones are hard. You got to kind of reach in and pull that flap down to get them to close back up. Alright, let's move on to something different. I got some of these in the last box too. Kids earbuds. And this is still factory sealed. So if you're looking for some just cheap wired earbuds for your child, the great thing about these is, I mean, they're wired, so there's not a good chance of them dropping it or losing them. And the volume is limited automatically with these. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, here we go. We got a Spec Balance Folio case. It's gray. Pull it out and look at it. Oh, it's still got the like the cellophane wrap around it at the bottom. So I don't think that's actually been pulled out of there before. But this is for the iPad Air 2019 model and 10.5-inch iPad Pro. So, and then you can see on the back where it can stand up and you can use it as kind of a stand. Pretty. I actually got one of those in the last box, but it was a different color. So. Alright, let's see. Oh, here we've got another. Is this the same color? No. That one's more black. This one's more of a greenish blue. And this one. Yeah, this one has been opened before. Doesn't have the factory tape on it. But another case. This is for the 10.2-inch iPads. So there we go. Not bad. I'll pull that out and look it over and then actually put the packaging in. Again, I'll list it as an open box, but then I'll put a piece of tape on each side just so that don't come out during shipping. Here's another Spec case. Not sure. This is for the same. If I can get this. It's got where it actually says what tablet it's for. They got a sticker over it. Yeah, it's not going to come off very easy. But it looks like, I think it's the same. No, actually, it's a little bit bigger than that one. So this one might actually be for the 2020. I think this might be for the 2020 iPad. Thought maybe it'd say it again on the back or something, but no, it doesn't. But, yeah. have to get that little decal off of there so I can see for sure when I list it. Alright, let's see. What else we got in here? We'll go for something small down here. Oh, here we got a pop socket. A lot of people use these things. I've never used one. But here it is. Brand new. Got like fruit or something on it. It's like peaches. Pop sockets, pop grip. It's amazing. I looked one of these things up because in the last box I got one of these, but it was like attached to like a koozie where you could pop it out and then you could use your like koozie as like a almost like a mug style thing. And I mean, that wasn't cheap. And these things, I think I remember seeing some of these online, and they were like $6 or $7. So, all right, I got a couple more of these phone cases. Here's a Spec Presidio grip with microban antimicrobial product protection. This is for the Google Pixel 4, just the straight Google Pixel 4. Just a simple black case. It is taped. Nope. I take that back. And it looks like it's been retaped so that it won't slide out. But it's definitely been opened before. But from what I can see, the case itself looks perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Next, we have another casemate. Oh, this one's kind of cool. It's kind of clear, but then it's got kind of a rainbow, like changes in the light. This is casemate. This is for an older iPhone, iPhone 8. I know there are a lot of people out there that actually do have, well, you can see, yeah, you can kind of see on camera how it kind of changes color. You know, it's called Tough Groove. But yeah, so this actually fits. Looks like it says the iPhone 8, iPhone 7, iPhone 6S, and iPhone 6. So if you have any of those older iPhones looking to upgrade a case, that'll be available on my cart. Alright, next we have an adapter. Still factory sealed. Mini display port for a VGA adapter. Mirror or stream high quality video content. It says mirror or stream high quality video content from a MacBook compatible laptop or tablet to a projector with a VGA input. My projector, I think, has a VGA input, but it's mounted to the ceiling, so that wouldn't really be practical. Alright, next, looks like we got another Kate Spade. This again is for the iPhone 11 Pro. It is opened. So let me pull it out. Pull the case out of the packaging so you can get a good look at it. Alright, this don't have the little silica packet with it, so it probably has been actually taken out. But the case itself doesn't look like it's got any wear on it. But very good. That's a nice phone case. It's got the little actual three-dimensional like Kate Spade logo down on the bottom. It's not just like printed on there. I mean, it's like actual like lettering. Fancy. And as well as they should be. I mean, these things, from what I understand, the Kate Spade ones, I mean, these are like $40 or $50 phone cases. So, you know, this will probably be listed for $25 or $30 plus. These will probably ship for about $4. I actually have a scale downstairs in my studio office / shipping department where I can weigh stuff and know exactly how much to charge for shipping. Alright, next, this package is jacked up a little bit, but that's alright. Nothing that a little bit of tape won't fix. I'll probably pull this cord out though and make sure it's all intact, nothing wrong with it. But this is a Heyday brand 6-foot charging cable compatible with USB-C Android devices. So, yeah, nice quality cable. We can fix the box a little bit. Alright, next. I still don't know what the hell that is. Alright, here we have. What the hell are these? A pack of batteries. Very small batteries. I'm not sure what these would be for. But there you go. $16 batteries. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep, 8 in each pack. 16 batteries. On the back, it's got a number of DA10B16ZM. Replaces all size 10. I don't know, I'm guessing they're like watch batteries or something. I don't think I have any use for them. I don't wear watches. You know why? Because I always break the damn things. But this is still, looks like it's still factory sealed. It doesn't look like it's actually been opened. So, alright, next. Now we got another, oh, no, this ain't a pop, oh yeah, well it is a pop socket, but this is a pop socket pop mount. Okay. I don't know much about these pop socket things, but there we go. Pop socket pop mount. I know there's a lot of glare when I try to hold these up here. It's because of the overhead lights. I'm eventually going to look at getting an actual light that I can put over there to shine this way, so you won't get that glare. Alright, this, I actually got one of these for sale already on Mercari, so they must have had it's a Target limited edition, so they must have been overstocked on these things. They must not have been selling as well as they had hoped, but it is for a really good movie. You know, Ralph Breaks the Internet. This is the 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray plus digital code. And then it comes with like an actual filmmaker gallery and storybook in there too. So that's pretty cool. I mean, if I actually had a 4K TV right now, and 4K player, I would keep it, but I don't. So there's no point in me keeping it. But there you go. Not bad. Oh, and another one of those kid earbuds. Here we have a DVD. No, I actually don't. I can't remember for sure if I actually have this movie or not. I was thinking I bought it. I don't know, I'll have to look. If not, then I'll be keeping this. But if I do, then I'll be selling just a regular DVD. Back to the Future. So that'll be like, and if I don't, if I have it already, then I'll sell this and it'll be like $5 plus shipping. So, and this I could probably actually ship for, the bubble mailer. It'd ship for like $3. So like $3.49 I think is the United States Postal Service rate. So altogether it'd be like $8 and something, which ain't bad. And the last thing in this box, which I was wondering what the hell it was. This is, it looks like it's a case. A case, spec brand. It's for a 9.7-inch iPad, an iPad Air something. It says protect, mount, stand. It looks like it's got like little arm things that kind of can pull out and be positioned in different ways. It's got like a face on it. Different. So obviously this is meant to be for, like the younger kids, a fun case to put their iPads in. So. Alright. So that is what you find in a tech box from Bartons Discounts. Again, I think everything in here, everything in here other than some of the packages being a little messed up, all the items themselves were in packaging and in like new or brand new condition. So overall, one thing I can say with Bartons, especially with their mystery boxes, and I'm sure this applies to their pallets, because their pallets, when you look at the actual, like MSRP of what's on the pallet, is there's a guy I follow on YouTube, Clint, who goes by the name of Franchise Kicks. He also has another channel called Franchise TV. Him and his wife both, this is all they do, is they buy and sell like mystery boxes, subscription boxes, pallets, stuff like that. And from like the pallets I've seen him open, in particular ones from Bartons, it's really good quality stuff. So you really can't go wrong with them. So if you're interested in stuff like that, or obviously if you're interested in any of this stuff, it will be probably not, maybe not tonight, but over the next couple of days, this will be listed on Mercari. Or if you're interested in getting a box like this for yourself, like I said, go to buymysteryboxes.com, sign up so that you're clued in to when they drop their special boxes. I paid $99 for this box. No question, I got my money's worth. Now, the one thing you do got to keep in mind if you're going to get into the liquidation business and buying and selling stuff, is you got to be able to have some wait time. It's not like you're going to buy this box and you're going to be able to list and like sell everything and double your money within a couple days. Just doesn't work that way. Probably better. I mean, you probably have a better chance if you're not like me right now. I'm just online. But if you split between online and you actually have like a physical location, you could probably sell and get your money back and make some profit much quicker. But I can't do that yet. So as long as you're willing to be patient a little bit, to start seeing some profit on anything like this, then this is a good way to go to get good high quality products that you can resell. So that's it. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned, because I did get a shipping notice. I believe one of the boxes, I can't remember which one it is. I actually have 2 boxes that I pre-ordered from shopzobi.com. So I'm not exactly sure which one is coming, but I'll be doing a video for that when it gets here. So that's it. I'm going to go down and watch a little TV, relax, make me some coffee, and enjoy my evening.